Hey, I just saw this video last night. Everybody alive needs to see this video. Joe Rogan and Kevin Smith, thoughts on the afterlife. In this video, Kevin Smith talks about his mom having a near-death experience and his near-death experience. And what he says about what he remembers that his mom told him is word for word what I said in one of my videos that I made a few years ago. So I'm going to play what Kevin said first.
It's like, okay, well, you were on your back in the hospital. Do you think that's what it was? She's like, I don't know, but this is what I remember. Every iota of responsibility I ever felt in my life was gone. She's like, I felt free. Like I felt instantly lighter. And just as I was heading in a direction, that's when like they pulled her back. So she'd been dead for like a minute and a half, her heart had stopped. So I was like, all right, you've been in this best of all possible worlds for, fucking 60 plus years. Now you've seen a glimpse of the other side. Which is better? And my mom said, the other side. And I said, what? You were there for like a minute and change. Why? And she said, I was completely fucking free. Like, that was it. I didn't know this one. I don't have to care for this one. I don't have to make sure this is taken care of. I don't have to feed the cat. She was like, it was bliss. She's like, and if that's what happens, then I look forward to that again. So when I...
All right, so that was Kevin's take on his mother. Now watch this video I published in 2016. And this video just came out on the 31st of May of 2018, the one you just saw. Mine came out in 2016. Listen to what I said. So I remember dying in a past life. And let me tell you, the moment of dying, realizing that this was the end of it, that it was the most relaxing feeling I ever had. I still remember to this day. It was just this relief of no more stress, of commitments and payments and places you have to be and responsibilities. And I realized that all of that was artificial because as I'm dying, I'm realizing there is no tomorrow. Whatever I had to do, I don't have to do anymore. All these people that are left behind, they're going to have to figure out what to do about it. But all those things that drove me nuts, that provided so much stress and displeasure was no longer. And I realized how stupid it was for me to let myself be worried with those things. When I heard that song by Linkin Park, in the end, I tried so hard and I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm not sure what he's talking about, if he's referring to like a relationship or something, but I internalized that as, yeah, man, we waste so much time with so much nonsense that we don't want to deal with, that we're not appreciating our life. We're just cooperating with all these stressful scenarios that we're put into unnecessarily, artificially. So as I was dying, I was like, man, this is peaceful, this is relaxing. I remember getting to this next realm. All right, so in this video, you can watch it in its entirety. I'll link this one as well as the Kevin Smith one. And what the next thing that happens to me in this video is I'm asked whether or not I want to live again or not. And if you recall in the video we just saw, Kevin Smith asked his mom after she came back, which realm do you like better? He almost offered her, do you want to live again? The same thing that happened to me. Now, later on in this video, Kevin Smith talks about his near-death experience. And he also mentions the people that are left behind, which you recall me, I just said in this video here. So anyway, check both. The entirety of this Kevin Smith video, like all the time that he's talking, is worthy. Joe Rogan, I love Joe. I watch the Joe show all the time, but he's got like a few topics that he just gets all the way science talking points and doesn't allow himself to see further in. Regurgitates the science talking points on what near-death experiences are. He blames it on chemical releases throughout your body and hallucinations and stuff. But Kevin Smith's mom's story matched word for word the story I told 2 years ago. And I've been telling this story throughout my life. In fact, there's another video on my channel from me in 2007 telling a very similar story, more focused on the choosing my life. I don't know if you've been following this channel from the beginning or read my books, but I remember choosing my life in another dimension. I feel like I'm here to tell the story. And watching Kevin Smith. I've been a Kevin Smith fan since Clerks. He's been my absolute favorite director. If anybody asks who was your favorite director of all time, I'd say Kevin Smith first, and then the Wachowskis, and then Christopher Nolan. But Kevin Smith is number one. His movies had the largest influence on my life, and to hear him speak in this video, when you watch this video, when I heard he had the heart attack, I thought to myself, I was like, I'm so glad he survived, because he's going to give us testimony of his experience. Most people keep everything in. Kevin tells you the story of his ups and downs, his inner thoughts. And I'm so happy that Kevin's alive, and I'm happy that he shared his story. So check out his angle. He also talks about, it profoundly affected him. And the way he's living now is he knows what happens. And now he doesn't have the fear of dying. And so now he's going to enjoy every single day going forward. And now he's reflecting, like they say, he's living on house money. So it's beautiful. Anyway, I love Kevin Smith. Joe Rogan's the man. Watch my video here. Question Reality episode 5. This is the most important video I've ever made. This was the purpose of my life, was to make this video. All the videos on my channel, all the hundreds and hundreds of videos I had, was just beating around the bush to get to this point. Once I made this video, I felt so light. I felt like I completed my mission. I left my testimony. And last night, it was profound for me to watch, of all people, Kevin Smith, my favorite director, one of the biggest influences on my life, give his takes on the afterlife. So think about it. Check out my Question Reality series, but that part 5 is, from the bottom of my heart, my truest testimony, my last will and testament. Pass that one on when I move on. Hopefully I'll live forever, though, and outlive all you guys. But if I don't, make sure you guys put that one out there. Pass that one on. That's what I want to be remembered by.